Hey, I'm Jamie Rosenthal. I'm here with Greenleaf Management at Foxwood Apartments. This is where all of our starts begin their journey. All these baby plants will become adult plants, larger ones, and then we will stick them and propagate them into larger beds or larger pots, and they will go out to different properties. We've got in these two beds here that have a overhead irrigation set up on them. We have a couple thousand plants, maybe even more. Each one of these small trays has about 128 cells per tray, and they will go out into larger trays or they will go out into beds, and they will be adult plants that look like that. So we're here at Foxwood, like I said earlier, and we are growing a lot of vegetables in all of these raised beds for the residents. Some are annual vegetables, some are perennial vegetables. Here we have asparagus. It's first year asparagus bed. This is a perennial vegetable that'll come up every year and will be a lot of food. Out of this one bed right here, we're looking at about 100 pounds of asparagus every year in full maturity. For those of you who don't know, asparagus looks like that, right, in the grocery store. It ends up being this really beautiful fern-like plant, and it's going to take a couple of years to get established before we get a lot of asparagus. So we have about a dozen beds in all. When these plants are in full maturity, we'll have thousands of pounds of food. But everything starts off small, and that's a baby tomato there. Some cherry tomatoes. We got a bunch of them in this bed. Each about 10 pounds of tomatoes will come off of each cherry. And we have 10 on this side and 10 on the other. Also, wanted to show you guys what we're doing here. Actually, we're drying out some of the raised bed material that we used, and we're doing a process. There's some weeds underneath this, and we're doing a process called solarizing. And we put mulch down, and then we put the tarps down, and it actually kills all the weeds. So we'll do this throughout this whole place, wherever there's weeds, and we'll solarize it. This is a very good organic method to keep weeds down. What we have here in our perennial food forest area, bunch of babies, but nonetheless, all amazing stuff. We've got blueberries. Should they have blueberries on them? Blueberries, we've got pomegranate, we've got fig, we've got pineapple guava, apples. We have a small little nursery of trees here, which will get planted out in the fall. Kind of gotten to the end of our window. Raspberries down here in a circle. Ton of food here at Foxwood in this small space. We've got at least, in full maturity, a couple thousand pounds of food or more that'll grow. So we're excited to bring all this to you. Keep a lookout for further updates. Greenleaf Management, Jamie out.